To the channel, everybody got a snaggle. So today I wanted to talk about what it is to really manifest. And when we use the word manifest, the word is used very loosely. The same way we use love, the same way we use like, we use it very loosely. When you're really manifesting, you really have to have faith, not only in yourself, but what it is that you want. You have to actually believe it and see it before you can even try to manifest. It doesn't just happen to where you just wake up in the morning and you're thinking of a big house, or you're thinking of a certain job or car, and it's just going to pop in your driveway. You are very deserving of these things, but at the same time, you have to be very mindful of the energy that you're giving out. Because again, we use words so loosely. And when you're really manifesting, you have to believe, you have to put your whole heart and soul, because we're magical. Like, we're very magical. Like, this is what we come from. This is who we are. And, I believe that things just don't happen. Like, they're supposed to happen. And when you have faith and believe in your ancestors and in the universe, doors open up much easier than they would if you're like trying to figure out everything on your own, if that makes any sense, right? So ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to travel to other countries. I was always infatuated with other cultures and going to other countries. I just felt like this is the way of life. Like, this is how we're supposed to be living. I always related to that. So from then to now, for me to be living in Mexico and so many doors are opening in the short amount of time that we've been here, it's like you're finally being called home. You're finally fulfilling what it was that you wanted to do when you were a child. And that's why I always tell people, if you go back to when you were a child, you will see your true passion. You know what I mean? Anybody can work a 9 to 5, making money. I mean, it's been times where I've had zero and I've had like money, I didn't know what to do with. You know what I mean? So money is just money. But when you go back to when you were a child, that is when you're going to find your true passion. And I feel like once you're fulfilling that passion, you're living life and making money, but you're doing it happy. You're doing it in a very peaceful, non-stressful way. So for me, like I said, to be traveling, to be learning about other cultures, to be in a warm climate, to have access to natural medicines, natural healers, people that had never been to America, like they just live by what their great-grandmother taught them, their great-great-grandmother. You know what I mean? This is what I want to be around. This is what I want my children to be around. So whatever it is that you're really trying to manifest, you really have to breathe and feel and everything. And this is something I always wanted. It took me a couple years to come to Mexico. Why? Not because the door wasn't open, because I was stuck up here. And I was stuck in my own thoughts. I was stuck in my own fear. And it took me 3 years to finally leave. And each year I was doing stuff. Like the last year, I swear to God, I got rid of all my winter stuff. Given the fact that I'm still living in New York. So when winter came back around, I was cold because I didn't really have much to put on. But I slowly was just getting rid of stuff because I'm like, I don't want this. I need to leave. And it's a very peaceful and overwhelming feeling when you really trust the universe, when you really trust your higher self, when you really trust the ancestors around you. And sometimes you're like, I don't know how I'm gonna figure that out. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But deep down inside, you do know. It's just not conscious, but you know that whatever you're doing and wherever you're going, it's already being paved out for you. And it's the most overwhelming feeling and the most peaceful and loving feeling. On top of experiencing ayahuasca, that kind of like put the icing on the cake for me. Once I was privileged to participate in this ceremony, for them to be welcoming me in this ceremony with the shamans, for the medicine to allow me to understand and feel the messages that I needed to feel is so, I'm just very grateful. I don't take for granted that anything that I'm doing here, but that was just such a privilege for me. That was like the icing on the cake of like, everything is clear. Everything is clear, and I'm so happy and I'm so excited. And I just wanted to make this video just to encourage anyone that is feeling stuck or discouraged. Please go with your passion and go what's in your heart, because I'm gonna tell you, every single person in my family was building fear in me. Why would you go to Mexico? Why would you sell your house and go to Mexico? Why would you not go here? And they're naming all these places that they will go. And my husband's family was doing the same thing, and we were feeling so discouraged, but I just kept saying, as long as we have each other, as long as we have each other, everything's going to work out. And now it's so much more that's growing from just me and him. And it's just beautiful. I think everyone deserves to have a piece of happiness, but you have to really want it. You can't speak about it. You can't just want it today and then the next day you're just back in robot mode. You have to really want it. And there's days where I still feel a little discouraged. There's days where the ego comes in and I'm like, well, how you going to do this? And well, look at that over there. But Mother Aya always comes in and reminds me it's okay, because that's all she kept telling me. The next day I woke up from that ceremony and I'm sitting there and everyone's walking around eating, because I'm still like probably the only one that was still suffering a little bit. And when I was sitting there, all my pain went away, and I had this big wave of feeling peace and happiness. And all she kept saying is, there's nothing to be scared of, there's nothing to be fearful of. And that has stayed with me. I can't describe to you what that feels like. When your higher self, when a higher divine energy tells you it's okay, there's nothing to be fearful of. I don't know whether to cry, laugh, run, jump. I don't even know how to describe that feeling. And I'm so thankful that I was able to experience it and have this peace and this focus. And now I feel like I can manifest so much. I can really sit here, and the universe knows my intentions are good. I don't care who don't like me. I don't care who think I'm crazy. Why are you in Mexico? Why is she doing that? I don't care. The universe loves me, and the universe has shown that. And we're more connected. And that's the only thing that matters. So I just want you guys to believe in what you want. Focus on what your passion is. Go back to when you was a child and write down some things that you liked, and look at your life right now. I'm like, am I doing some of those things? At least one of them? Because I am. I always wanted to help people. I always wanted to, everything that I'm doing is what I always wanted to do. Finding my real family, my real tribe, like my real family, there's no words. There's absolutely no words that can even describe that. So I'm just happy and thankful, and I want to encourage other people, because the same can happen for you. The same can happen from you. It's just a choice that you make, and you have to make that choice to want it. So I was going to do some cards, but I'm going to do that in another video, because I don't want to combine the two. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you guys can stay with me on my journey. I think it's a beautiful journey. If you guys go on my my YouTube, and you look at videos from last year to now, the information and knowledge was always there, but I know you can see the growth. I've had people tell me, like, you look more happy, more peaceful. And I myself, when I'm looking at my videos, I can tell the difference. The pain, the aggressiveness, the insecurities, like a lot of those things are not with me anymore. It's just me being happy and enjoying life for the first time. I can tell in my eyes when I watch my videos that it's like a clean slate, right? So I always have to be thankful to Mexico and Mother Aya and the people that are around me. They know who they are. I love you so much. I love you so much. To my followers, to the ones that inbox me and message me and we talk, you know who you are, because we communicate. I love you guys as well. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Make sure you guys go check out the website too, www.nickyscrystals.com. If you go up there, you can see some of my art. You can see some of my services as far as my readings. I do have some more stuff coming, you guys. I'm just trying to get some of my crafting together with the stuff that I like to use. But yeah, till next time, you guys, make sure you're meditating. Most importantly, make sure you're hydrating, and make sure you love yourself.